How you going, everyone? Back finally after a break. Um, yeah, I've been away for a bit. Just wasn't really feeling up to it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just wasn't feeling it anymore. But footy season's back, so you know, started getting the vibe back, you could say. So I'm back with some more Titans career mode. Fitness is episode 9. We're coming second season, of course. We are coming 9th, and in this game we're up against Newcastle, who are coming 15th. So hopefully we can win. Last game didn't upload. We won 12-10 over the Cowboys. I forget, it was ages ago I would have filmed that. I don't know whether I filmed it, got to film it, what happened there. Anyway, so yeah, I'm filming this on the Sunday. I'm actually filming this video to waste some time before the footy starts. Of course, Souths are playing Roosters at 4 o'clock, and then my Titans are taking on Newcastle. So yeah, that was pretty good timing. So we're versus Newcastle today in real life and in the game. I'll just explain what I thought of the round so far. Me and my dad, because my dad's a Penrith supporter, we took a bus, the supporters bus, from Panthers at 10 o'clock in the morning, down to Canberra, watch the game, come back. What I thought of the game, I'll tell you this now: if you don't live in Canberra and you haven't been to a Canberra game before, go to a Canberra game. The Canberra fans are absolutely electric. I mean, oh my god, I mean, they get behind their team 100%, like even at Penrith, right, which is where all my local games are. Half the people that actually go to the game don't even watch the game. Like, basically all people my age, 15, 16 and that, they buy tickets and they just go out there to muck around with their mates and do whatever and just walk around the outside of the field the whole time, not even watch. So it's actually good to go to a regular season footy game. Like, of course it wouldn't happen at the semis or a grand final, but it's actually good to go to a regular season game where everyone's there to watch the game and they're enthusiastic, and yeah, enthusiastic about their team. Whenever the bloke on the loudspeaker told him to cheer, they cheered. They even cheered at some points when they weren't told to cheer. And you ask anyone that goes to a Penrith game, like, sure, people cheer, but I mean, like, at Canberra, every single supporter was cheering for the Raiders. It was just an absolutely amazing atmosphere, especially when Sean Johnson scored right at the end to put the game in the bag. I mean, it was just really fun experience to be a part of. Aiden Caesar, really impressed with him. A lot of people thought he would be in Blake Austin's shadow. He wasn't. Even before Austin got injured, Caesar really held his own, and he is on Blake Austin's level, so that's good to see. Blake Austin. Sorry, oh god. Blake Austin, yeah. I think he's got medial ligament damage in his leg, so I think he'll be out for a little bit, which might be trouble for the Raiders, of course. Aiden Caesar's eye, I'm not sure what's going on there. He needs to get scans. But yeah. And we're not doing too good here in the game against Newcastle. We're down now. What else? I know I've got the Isaac John player mode thing, but I don't know, I just haven't really felt the same way, and as into uploading like videos of single player videos where I don't play as a whole team, I just play as one player. I don't know, like, I like doing it. Like, I've done heaps of just player career videos, not videos, heaps of player career modes, star player modes and rookie modes where I haven't even filmed them, I've just been doing it for fun, and I don't know, it's just to upload it, it's just completely different. The video timings and that are great because they're not too long, and sometimes these videos run for too long, over 15 minutes, and they get cut at the front. especially when they go into Golden Point and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't really know if I'll do that anymore. I'll still do the Oz Australia career mode, but what I've uploaded about 2 episodes of that. I'm still gonna do chatting with Ozza. Basically, I think I'm gonna do a chatting with Ozza every week now, which will be my review of the round that just happened, and my predictions and my tips for the next round. So there, that should be good. See, I'm not going to talk about many of the games today because, well, the whole round hasn't happened yet. I'm just touching a bit on Penrith and Canberra because I was there. But yeah. So also, if you're a Penrith fan watching this, like, what's going on with your supporters? I remember going with my dad when I was about 7 to a Penrith and Tigers game on the supporters bus, and it was packed to the brim, and I had like an actual size bus. And in 2008, went to Penrith and Roosters with my dad and my brother, and the bus was packed full of supporters and stuff. And now I go on the supporters bus to the Canberra game yesterday. One, they don't have a bus, they have like a coach, and they had 9 people all up, including me and Dad, going to watch it. Like, I understand it's in Canberra and that, but you really need your fans to start getting the supporters bus, because, you know, those are the die-hard supporters that would be catching the bus, the ones that go to the away games, you know what I mean? Those would be the ones that go to every single game, they love it. It's also, the supporters bus is really good for seeing sights and stuff. When we actually got to Canberra, we were in Canberra for about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes until we got to the stadium in Canberra, and we were in the city part and everything. I think it's called Civic. We're in Civic, we're driving around. I was looking out at, you know, there's not much at Canberra, but still, it's like a different place, you know. You just gotta look at all the stuff there. It's really nice, and it's weird with GIO Stadium. Now, if you live in Canberra, of course you'd know what it looks like, because you probably would have been to a game before, but for those who haven't, it's like, it's in the bush, basically. It's like off a highway, stadium. It's like you go off a highway, down one of the side streets, and it's all bush, and then you come out, turn around, there's a big car park, and there's the stadium, and the stadium looks like real life, because I think the federal government owns it or something. It wouldn't be the council, I think it's the Australian government, because it's in Canberra. And it's like this real done up stadium, and I think it's also owned by the Australian Institute of Sport, and that's right next to the stadium. So I think the Australian Institute of Sport might own it or something. And of course it's like real good facilities and stuff, and it actually looks really good. Like, I don't know, it looks, to me, honestly, because it's obviously a big difference from Penrith, which is like still pretty classic, still a pretty classic stadium. It looks a bit like futuristic to me, like the outside of it. But yeah, just whatever. Going for the penalty kick here. There's a few penalty kicks taken yesterday by the players at the Penrith and Canberra game. I think that was more because it was hot, and the game was really close. I enjoyed the game. It was a really close game, and teams just wanted to get points on the board, and we're in front now by 2 points. So yeah, it was a real nail biter, and Dad's a Penrith reporter, so he was very vocal the whole game. Trent Merrin played really good. Jamie Soward and Peter Wallace were awful. I reckon they really need to pull their heads in if Penrith want to be playing finals footy this year. Jamie Soward he was so predictable. He kept running to the left from where we were sitting, to the left side of the field. In the second half, it would have been the left side of the field for Penrith. Kept running to the left side and kept showing the ball like he was going to do a draw and pass, and it was so predictable because he'd done it every time. And yeah, it didn't make much opportunities for Penrith. They kept going to the left side of the field, and it was very predictable for the Canberra defence. Penrith, they were getting too many tackles, but they weren't wrapping up the ball, so Canberra kept getting the offloads away. Peter Wallace's kicking was horrendous. It was, yeah, not too good. So we're leading 20-12 here. And, yeah, doing alright. So what time would it be now? Just checking the clock. It is 2:24. So which I'm not that good with maths, about an hour and a half till the Raiders, I'm still thinking about Raiders and Penrith till the Titans and Knights games on. Titans and Knights, they're on at 6. Sorry, the Raiders and Roosters oh my god, get it together. Rabbitohs and Roosters games on. I'll do a quick tip now. Of course, this gone out. This footage will be uploaded after both the games. It'll be if I'm filming it now, it'll probably be uploaded by probably late tonight, I reckon. So. But yeah, this is getting filmed beforehand. I reckon Roosters will win and Newcastle will win. Even though I'm a Titans supporter, I reckon Newcastle have got the better side. I'm keen to see Ashley Taylor though in the halves. He got named halfback. I saw him in the big league, so you know, he's got a pretty good reputation. Played for Brisbane, I'm pretty sure, in the halves in the Holland Cup, and they did all right. So keen to see what this kid's got to offer. Hopefully he's good, but then the bad thing is if he's really good, then another team will snatch him up. Yeah. So here we go, Hoffman's running it back. Passes it out to Nane McDonald, the old Nane McDonald. Tim Simona's in dummy half. Where's buddy there? Seguiaro. Of course, our big buy for this season. James Seguiaro, Chico's away. Of course, we've had a couple of suspensions I noticed as I was going through the team, because I can't really remember, because I went back through the team when I was picking the team for this game. William Zillman and Kane LG have both been suspended, so Peter Godinay's been doing good at halfback, but I think when the old LG comes back, I'll be moving him into 5'8". And who's playing 5'8 right now? Daniel Mortimer, and Daniel Mortimer, he'll be playing in Super Cup definitely, so... Oh my god, knock on. But I think we've got the game in the bag now. So that's good to get the win. We'll be in the top 8 now, I'm pretty sure. We're coming 9th. And if we didn't beat Newcastle, then we were in trouble because they're coming 15th. I know it's only round 5, but still. A good tackle there by Hoffman. You know, I think we did pretty good with signings in the off-season in this one. We got Tim Simona, Dane Gagai, James Seguiaro, Peter Godinay is decent. You know. Yeah. Keep saying yeah. But I just got to keep thinking of things to talk about, being a bit rusty, not posting for a while. I'll probably do an Oz Australia video tonight, the career mode of Oz Australia. But it's not as fun because it's in New South Wales Cup, so I don't know if people are bored of it. I find also I don't upload those much because I find, well, that's the end of the game, and well, I find that my Foxy videos, my chat with Ozza and my career mode videos get more views. Anyway, so we win the game 26-12. See you guys later.